In this video, I'm going to show you how to start using the Adobe Draw app on your iPad and how you can create a line drawing using layers. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open my app, and it's going to ask me if I want to start a new drawing and like what size I want it to be. So I'm using my iPad, so I'm going to click iPad, and then it opens up this nice blank screen. You have all your tools, different types of pens on the left side, and then on the right side you see where it says draw layer and background. So this app works in layers, so you can actually have an image layer and a drawing layer, and you can kind of toggle back and forth between them. So what you need to do first in order to create your self-portrait is to actually import the photograph that you're going to use. So once you have a photograph of yourself for your portrait on your iPad, you are going to insert a new layer that's called an image layer. So if you click on the little plus sign on the right side of your screen, it opens up the option for a draw layer or an image layer. So you're going to choose image layer, and then on your iPad, because that's where your photo is, I'm going to go into my photos and find my portrait. Now it's going to import the photo into your drawing. I'm just going to resize it. Okay, now you can see that I have 3 layers. I have a background, a draw layer, and an image layer. In order for me to draw on top of my image and for me to be able to see what I'm doing, I have to rearrange the order of these layers. So I need my draw layer to be on top of my image layer, so I'm gonna select and reorder them. If you don't do that, you're gonna be drawing and have no idea what you're doing until you can't see the image layer anymore. So once I'm ready to start drawing and my layers are in the correct order, I'm going to select my draw layer and I'm going to zoom in so that I can just be working on one small part of my drawing at a time. I'll start with my eye, but I'm going to start with the top brush. It's just like a basic round line. So it has a rounded edge. That's what I'm going to use to start. So I'm simply going to trace over my photograph. I'm only going to draw lines where I think they're really necessary. Otherwise, I'm going to look like a really wrinkly old lady. So I'm going to start by simply tracing my eye. Anywhere it's nice and dark, I might start to fill it in. I can zoom back out whenever I want to. Let me move over here and do the other one. I could even start to put in my eyebrows if I want to. So now, just so I can show you how the image and draw layers work, if I click into one of my layers, all of these options come up, and at the top right, there's this little eyeball. If I click that, it hides the layer. So you can see that my drawing underneath this box right here disappeared. If I re-click it, it reappears. So if at any point you want to see what your drawing looks like without the image underneath it, you can click into your image layer and you can hide it. And now I can see what my drawing looks like so far. So I'm going to continue with my line drawing until I feel like I have really well represented myself. So I'm going to fill in my hair, my clothes, my mouth, my teeth, anything that's really dark that you think needs an outline, you're going to trace it. And then you're going to save that image and you're going to upload it to the Dropbox for our next class.